Renegade rows. Yes. 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 Shoulder press. Squats. Reverse core burpee. Yes. 9 o'clock. Yes. Yes. 3 o'clock. Yes. Yes. Coach Blue dips. Yes. Standing walkouts. Yes. Yes. I feel it. What's happening? My name is Albert. Welcome to another workout with this 61-year-old. Also, welcome to me constructing a monster burpee that is freaking incredible so far. There are 9 exercises that I'm going to do this time, as opposed to the last time where I did 4 exercises only and then 6. These burpees are so awesome because they're forward burpees and then backwards burpees. Forward burpees, a whole bunch of things happen. Backwards burpees, a whole bunch of things happen. And so along with all that happening, I'm creating. And so this video here is a 2 video in 1 format. So if you're only interested in checking out the actual exercise, just go to the chapters. It's clearly written out. And if you're interested to see how I'm constructing this burpee step by step, just click the chapters so you can go there. So that's 2 videos in 1. And so let's get to it. All right, let's get to it, baby. I'm in the dark. I love it. So I'm gonna start Renegade rows. Come on. Yes. Yes. Shoulder press. Jump. Add squats. I'm gonna do 2. Reverse core burpee. Into the dip. Back into the reverse burpee. Up. Really savory. Left. Right. What's next? Okay. Coach Blue squats into standing roll out. Again. Again. Woo. Okay. Again. I'm not gonna look now. I'm gonna see if I can feel it out. Renegade rows. Yes. 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 Shoulder press. Jump. Reverse burpee. Into a dip. Reverse burpee. Yes, to the left. Yes. Yes, to the right. Yes. Yes. Coach Blue. Yes. Standing roll out. All right. I missed one. This is a skill drill here. I'm going through the motion and I'm going slow. I'm not feeling all that today, so this is a perfect time for me to do construction. And so I'm already freaking out of breath. There's a lot of freaking moves, and so the idea is for me to lock these moves in so that my system records it like a dance. You know, you don't really have to think. You go in the dance while you're dancing, you do this, you do that, and all these moves happen automatically. I'm trying to do that. And so while I do this, I stumbled. Okay, so let me explain. The Renegade rows is a traditional exercise, but I got that from Diamond Art, right? The shoulder press jumps, what I'm trying to do with the shoulder press jumps is that I'm trying to make that a part of what happens in the burpee, because there's usually a jump into the next move. So at that opportunity, I'm trying to jump. My only problem is that I have to look to make sure I don't crash into the lamp. That's why I'm being careful and I'm going up and then I'm jumping. Otherwise, I would have did the whole move, but I don't want to go ahead and freaking smash my light bulb. And so now, the third move is the odd squat, which I missed the last time. And so that's a Diamond Art. I got that from Diamond Art, where he goes ahead and does a similar burpee move like this, and then puts the weight on his shoulder and then do squats. Now, here's the beauty of this type of burpee. If, let's say my chest is shot and I'm not really feeling it, but my legs are strong, then within the burpee, I can stay right there with the odd squats and just freaking pound out squats, 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 and then move into the other exercises. That's the beauty of this. And so after that, the reverse core burpee is always a pleasure to do, so I don't have a problem with that. Then the addition is the Coach Blue dip. Now, the Coach Blue dip is where I take from the reverse core and I go over and I do like a semi shoulder press. Like, it looks like a dip shoulder, which that's an exercise also where if I really want to bang out my lats and my upper chest, then I could go, and I'm going to try that now. I'm going to go from the reverse core burpee into the dip, reverse core burpee into the dip. That's the beauty, because I could pause and just rock it, rock those moves before I go ahead. And when I get tired, then whatever's left in me is where I will continue and see what happens. And so after that comes in the reverse core burpee into the Lily Sabri core twist. I got that from her. She's like that move where I go to the left and go to the right, which is kind of taxing for me right now because I'm not feeling that strong. And so from that comes the Coach Blue squat. Now, the Coach Blue squat is really cool at the time, because if I already did a Diamond Art squat and I go back and do another squat, that's 2 squats already within the burpee. So now I'm really working my legs, which was a concern before because I wasn't really working my legs. And so I'm also frying out the deltoids more, because after doing this, which is deltoid, I go in and I go ahead and try a whole deltoid raise, which it works the deltoid double. And so now after that comes the standing rollout, which is just a nice way to finish the entire burpee and then start all over. And so what I'm going to do is that I'm making it my business to go over my notes so that it goes into my brain, and then hopefully my brain can convey it to my body until my body picks up all the moves, because I'm already thinking of other moves to do already, which is really freaking fantastic, because now I'm going to be able to work chest in various ways according to the way this burpee is going. I already have another exercise which maybe I'll feature just so that I can lock it in for the next time. And so now that I've warmed up into it, I'm gonna give it another go. So let's get to it. All right, I'm ready for round 2 in the dark over here. The 9-point monster burpee. Here we go. Okay, now Renegade rows. Just shoulder press, just into squats, just on squat, yes, core reverse burpee, yeah, just into the dip, again, yes, now, Lily Sabre, yes, left, yes, yes, right, yes, yes, Coach Blue dip, yes, standing roll out, yes, yeah. It's freaking really intense, man. This is really intense. And so, okay, so I'm having a brain scramble between what my mind is thinking and what my body ends up doing. So what I'm gonna do for this next one is that I'm gonna just take my mind out and allow the routine to see if I could get it together naturally without so much mind input, because that's starting to mess me up. See, I'm not one that's good with working the mind with the body. Like, one is this, shouting them out is a good way, because it just gives me like a way to like manage the whole burpee. That's pretty much why. So one thing that I figured out is that I can't do the jump. It throws me off for now. I probably have to do that later. The jump that I attempted to do with the shoulder presses, it doesn't seem natural. You see, now I'm gonna take that jump out. My job here right now is to just take out my freaking mind and really feel it through, which means that if while I'm doing the squats, double up, triple up, anywhere where I feel that the burpee needs to be freaking fried out, go ahead, like what I did here on the last one. I just did the dips forward, backwards, which felt really good because I was able to milk that area, which is the idea of this type of a burpee, to make it where I'm actually milking the exercise within my capability. Like the way my groove is happening for the day is the way the burpee's gonna go. And so let's get to the next one. All right, round number 3, baby. We're gonna start with Renegade rows. Yes, 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 yes. Shoulder press. Squats. Reverse core burpee. Yes. 9 o'clock. Yes. Yes. 3 o'clock. Yes. Yes. Coach Blue dips. Yes. Standing walkouts. Yes. Yes. That was much better. That was so much better. You see, I'm not a guy that's good with the mental area. That stuff really screws me up. I'm like getting caught. So this third round was way better. It was more fluent. And I was able to milk those areas. Like when I got to the art squats, I just stayed there for a bit just to work it. Now I'm already sweating. I'm already breathing hard. And now, this is the great part. Tomorrow's homework is for me to watch this very video. This is my way I document. And when I watch the video, my recognition senses will just pick up on those things and then provide me with more ways to amplify this endless burpee. This is an endless freaking burpee. As long as I have an arsenal of a whole bunch of different types of exercises, it'll never end. I can move into lunges. I can move into all kinds of push-ups where I'm gonna do one of the things that I wanted to get that just came to me. Like it hit me. Like this is the great part about this type of a burpee, is that this burpee is unfolding on its own. These bits that I'm adding are things that just came to me. I did not look for them. I did not search to go, oh yeah, let me add that. I have so much experience with different types of exercises that the types of exercises that can come from my experience over 9 years working out with so many different influencers, it could provide me with an endless amount of ways to work out. I mean, when I mean endless, I really mean endless. It's incredible because it'll never end. And so this is 9 points now. This is 9 exercises within one burpee. Let's get to it. Renegade rows. Yes. 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 Shoulder press. Ab squats. Reverse core burpee. Here it is. Yeah. Freaking work that chest. I know it now. Okay, got it. Now, to the left. To the right. Coach Blue dips. Standing roll out. Alright, man. So, according to that workout, I have a lot of chest in me. I don't have a lot of core in me. The standing rollout was very difficult. Also, my deltoids, those weights are heavy now. That's a heavy weight for these type of exercises. Now, I'm not going to tell you how much weight that is because I really don't know. But it's not that heavy. But because these exercises are compounded upon, it becomes difficult as I go. And so this is a takeaway that give me the lightest weights, and I will work those light weights to the point where they become heavy based on how I will work compound movements on top of them. For an example, someone will take a light weight and do curls. And they'll go, oh, this is light, but they'll continue with the same mechanical protocol. I would take the light weight and I'll start jerking it. And I'll start freaking doing half reps, the prison reps, and I'll find the sweet spot and I'll twist the pinky inwards all the way to the point where I work it. I make sure to work it, not, oh no, these are light weights and it's almost like, yeah, so I do the same thing. No, I can work any type of weight and make it incredibly heavy after a while because it all depends on how you end up working the exercise. And so this here is an ode to me being a student and me doing prison reps, me doing a half squat, an ass to grass squat, pump squats where you only going a little bit down, different types of lunges where it only requires just a little tweak of any type of leg exercises, and next thing you know, another muscle gets called in and my legs are sore in a different way. So I call this the GPS way to work out, where I'm actually looking and experimenting as I work out so that the exercise is different. Like now, my legs are freaking really, they're okay. And so now, what this could mean is that I got 2 spaces to work the legs, which is the odd squat and the Coach Blue dips. And maybe what I could do now, since the front raises are so heavy, I'll drop the weight and do a whole bunch of just motions of Coach Blue, which I'm gonna do now just so that I could get really into what this monster burpee is really all about. So let's get to it. All right, so here we go. Is this round 4, round 5? Who cares, bro? I don't know, bro, but the rounds will be in the chapters, man. So I'm ready for this. Ready? Okay. Renegade rows. Yes. 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 Yeah. Shoulder press. Twice. Squats. Reverse core burpee. To the orange blue squats. Oof. 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 Squat. Okay, good. That one. I knew that would be out. That freaking took everything out of me. And so there you go. That's it. That's the idea. I got it kind of locked in. So this is the perfect example of what I really mean. Within the entire exercise, I coast. And then I milk the exercise. Why do one odd squat? I did 3. And so 3 made me feel like that was enough to go on. But there's no rule of thumb here, which is what I'm trying to say. This is not a type of schedule, type of practice you do one time. This is not do 3 sets of 12. This has nothing to do with that. This has something to do with working the entire body in any way that it can go. And so this is going really well. So now I also stopped twice. I forgot to talk about it. With the idea that I had intended that just came to me, which is after the Lily Sabri back, just stay there and do floor flies. Now this is gonna be a perfect exercise when my chest is fried out and I can't do any more Renegade rows. Once that happens and I can't do any Renegade rows, I could immediately go from the Renegade rows into a reverse core burpee and then fly out. Yeah, it's incredible because the burpee is gonna now not follow this particular order. It won't be like first is this and then is this and then is this. This is the skill area of where I'm kind of like just getting all the parts together. But the parts are meant to fall apart. Like I'm gonna try to do that now where I show where everything falls apart. But yeah, I do every single exercise and more within the burpee because now my body is moving freely. So let's get to it. All right, let's see how this goes, baby. Don't mind, baby. All action is on the body. So, Renegade rows. Yes. Yes. I feel it. I got my That's it. That's what I'm talking about. The ultimate freestyle burpee, man. And so here it was perfect. I went from the Renegade rows to the reverse core, and then I just cranked out some chest flies. And then I said, okay, let me go forward and see what happens. The shoulders are shot. And I said, okay, squats are okay, so I did squats. And then the ultimate, which was a comment someone made on my video. He said, just go freestyle at the end, which is freaking taxing. I think this is it for this video. I should chill out so that I can study this and absorb all these moves. I did everything that I wanted to do. I went through the whole motion of getting the parts. And so the objective here is to have a template of a burpee that will set up a workout that's gonna run its own course. That's the whole thing. That's the idea. A burpee that's gonna run its course without any freaking help from any type of a design. That after one comes two and then you do number three. This workout comes to a close. I'm sweating. My chest is shot in a nice way. I'm being careful because I don't feel so well. And so I'm sweating everywhere. Take a look at my arms here. I got a good core workout, the legs, got every single thing that I expected from this burpee. And it's not over yet because overnight there's gonna be some extra bits that are gonna come to me, or I'm gonna polish this. I'm gonna make this such a beautiful burpee. I'm gonna integrate kettlebells into the whole mix of it. I'm gonna integrate an easy bar in the whole mix of it, so that this standard burpee with so many different moves is gonna take on a new life with kettlebells. If I could get resistance bands, I'll do that in. I just gotta think of ways where these things come to me naturally. And so this workout comes to a close. And until the next one, I'm sweating, chest is shot, deltoids are stimulated, legs are stimulated, and until the next one, I am done.